Everyone, welcome back to my latest account overview. Today I'll be going over a really special account. It's a mini Titan account that I get to play on. So the original owner has retired from the game and they've let me use their account to play on. So I will be making some videos on this account. Also, I'll probably be doing a stream. So if you guys have any questions or what you want to see from this account, maybe some attacking, some what's called tycoon opening and all that, please leave it in the description or not in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys want to see. I will do the account review, and then you guys can let me know what you want to see more of. If you want to see me attacking people or rallying people or I don't know, whatever, because it does have some tokens I need to open. So if I need to do I might do a stream about that. If you don't want to see a stream about that, let me know. Anyway, so we'll start with the account review with just the troops we have right now. So it is set up with a bunch of troops. It is kind of set up like a rally trap. I am low on infantry right now, just because I was having some fun on it and basically blasting people and just testing out the account and all that, and ended up losing a little bit in infantry. Also, I was joining rallies with it, so I wasn't all lost by doing solo attacks, but it was lost by solo attacks and rallies and stuff because I was rallying on it. Anyways, it does have almost 4 mil mix. I am a little bit down on cav right now, but again, that could just be from farming marches and stuff I'm sending out with cav. The infantry itself is a little bit lower, but I do have about 200,000 in my infirmaries right now. I do need to make some more, probably once I start getting low, but yeah, I do have about 500,000 right now, so I probably should make another 500,000, but it is so expensive of a tier 4 to make. So, and I only have, what am I, I'm only at 135 million in my bags for wood, so I'll need to get some more wood or find it out, because everything else I've got tons of resources about. Just wood I'm really low on. But yes, again, this is a mini Titan account, so it is kind of, it's an account you can go into smaller kingdoms and be a Titan sort of thing. It's not a Titan account in big kingdoms, obviously, but it is in a small kingdom, because there's a bunch of like 100 mil might guys running around these small kingdoms going to Fury and stuff. So you're kind of like a Titan in this kingdom. And you're only 500 mil might, so you can go in the smaller kingdoms. Again, this is not my real gear, by the way. This is the fake gear that's set up on this account. I'm like, this is better than my actual gear on my other accounts, and that's the fake gear. Because Crush, whose account this is, he'd run around on this. I'd be like, you're not going to get hit or anything like that, because guess what? Your fake gear is better than my real gear, by the way. It is a fake gear for as a rally lead or something like that, because you port next to someone to start a rally with this gear on, they'd be like, oh, he doesn't have a crazy gear, maybe I can take the rally. But then you switch into your actual gear, and we'll go through that right now. I guess we'll start with Inf, which is the one I hit the most with. Again, this is the gear here. So he's got 2 mythic cups. We are working on a third cup here. We need, what was that? 9, whatever, 13, yeah, whatever. 7 more, okay, sorry. 7 more halos to get up to gold. Do have 4,500 tokens. So again, if you guys want to see me do a stream on a token opening, we do some question and answer during that, let me know if you want to see that. If you don't want to see that, I'll do it by myself, and then we can just do some attacking later once it's finished. Just let me know in the comments down below. Again, it does have 2 mythic cups. I'll kind of go over what's in the cups too, because a lot of people don't see these jewels all the time. Champion Jewel. So Champion Jewel has 15% army HP. It is good for a mix setup, because this one's kind of set for mix, because it's used in the range set and the infantry set, so range attack jewels and infantry attack jewel. The reason for that is because he only has 2 cups, so he has to kind of set it up for mix that way. Same thing with the other cup, exact same thing. Champion jewel for the 15% army HP, so that way you can use it both. He could also use it in a mix set itself, so not just the what's called mix between infantry range, but if he's sitting in a mix set for taking rallies or sitting in a fort or something like that, it's good to have. And then his third accessory is the whoops, one second, get out of here. This one, the Terravile. So that one has the Trojan Jewel. So this is set up pure infantry. So if you guys don't know, infantry attack jewel, Terra Jewel, which is infantry attack and infantry defense, and then Trojan Jewel, Trojan Jewel is the infantry HP and travel speed. So that's a normal infantry setup. If you're just going pure infantry, that's the best way to set up your jewels. You want to have, obviously, if you have Baron Jewels and stuff like that, totally different, but a normal setup, because that's what all his stuff is going to have here. Trojan Jewel, Terra Jewel, Infantry Attack Jewel. So this is the Call of the Deep. It was the best in-slot non-champ piece, but the new sets just came out, the whatever, the cotton something or other. They're come out, so they're a little bit better. Same with the main hand. I think the new set is actually better, but that's his malicious saw. Then the obviously Beast Helm is really good here, and again he has everything set up. Trojan Jewel, what's called Terror Jewel, and then infantry attack, except for his body, because he uses that for cav. So he has this in his cav set, so he uses the Firewall Plate for his infantry in his cav, because he needs the Terrorthorn shield. So probably need to do some Terrorthorn hunts pretty soon, because where are we at here? We're looking at about 2 and 1 purple is what I need to get that Terror Shield up to gold, and the Terror Shield will actually replace the Frost Firewall Plate as the what's it called thing. He made an extra Firewall Plate here too. I think he was trying to set up a second set with the Firewall Plate so he could have one for infantry, one for cav. But how many does he actually have? He doesn't actually have enough there, so he never got to there. And I think the Terrorthorn shield is better at gold than the what's called Firewall Plate is at mythic, just for infantry, obviously. And then he has his champion boots. So these are the mythic champion boots. He is missing a jewel here, but he does use this for his mix set, so that's why he's a champion jewel instead of the what's it called? Trojan Jewel. So I'll go look at that, because he does have an extra Trojan Jewel, I'm pretty sure here. Yeah, he has an extra gold Trojan Jewel, so he could throw that in instead of the Champion Jewel. But again, he uses this one for, he uses the Champion Boots for his mix set, so he has the Champion Jewel instead of that. So that's the only reason he has the Champion Jewel in there. And he doesn't have too many extra. He has one extra gold Cab Jewel, that's it. Other than the Trojan Jewel, he's got a Terrorthorn Jewel extra, and then he's got some extra ones in his fake gear as well. So you see his fake gear, he does have some extra, what's called range and range attack jewels, worm jewels, grim jewels, all those things in his, I think it's in his fake set, because I don't think that's in his cav. Anyway, so that was his infantry. Those are all the pieces there. We'll go through that and then look at his range next. So range will be the second one. So go through his range. Again, he doesn't use that other gold that's called Blight Ring. He has a mythic here and then uses the cups as well. So again, he uses these for his mix set as well, it looks like, because he has cav, range, and infantry. So he'll use this one as mix set. And we'll go through his mix set as well after this, but, or I guess it's my mix set right now because I'm using it. But anyways, so it's the normal setup for range is Grim Jewel, Worm Jewel, and Range Attack Jewel. So Codex for his offhand there. Then he has the Worm Rod as his main hand, which is pretty much best in slot, I think. And then he only has this gold. So what does he need for... oh, okay. So he needs just a little bit more for the Jade Orbs, and then obviously Blazing Embers, which... I won't be getting, by the way, because I'm not going to be spending on the account. But anyway, so yeah, this is his champion plate. So he's got gold champion as his plate. It also reduces your upkeep by 50%, so you can be at 0. Oh yeah, that's also something I wanted to show you before we go into this. You saw his troop comp, right? So you see that he has 15 or 16 million troops. His hourly upkeep is 0. So he's 4 billion positive in food. That's because his upkeep is 0, and that's because the champion plate here reduces your upkeep by, 52%. And then you can buy from the store here another reduced upkeep by 50%. So it puts your upkeep at 0, and then you basically have 0 upkeep and have positive food the whole time you want. So you can keep food in your, just keep food out, like, no matter how many troops. I could have 1 billion troops here, and then I'd be positive in food. So that's just because of that. So anyways, going back to his range setup. Let's see, where is it? Yeah, range setup. So yeah, and then obviously the Dragon Talons, it is set up that. He has infantry range in here and a Grim Jewel. So he must have used it in his mix set at one point, because I don't think it's really good for infantry, because he has his champion boots. So it's a little bit better. So that's his range setup. And yeah, you can see he's got 488% range. And then where was his imp? It was at 494. So again, his stats are pretty crazy with this. He's pretty close to what's called 800% at this point. So you put your infantry gear on, And then we're in mixed talent, so we're not in blast talent, so you got to add a little bit to this, but he's at 772 in mixed talents, by the way. So he's got 208% base infantry and then 772 blast on this account. So going back, next one will be Cav, I think we'll go over. So Cav is same thing. So his Cav's a little bit less. He hasn't really focused on Cav as much. You'll see that in the familiars too. He's not super focused on Cav. His helmet, again, is a Bumblebee helmet, but it's set up as mix for his mix set. Then he has the, what's called Horn Cudgel for the main hand. Again, for Cav sets, you have your Cavalry attack jewels, your Gargantuan jewels, which is like the other two jewels that give attack and defense, and then your HP jewel, which is your Saber jewel, which gives your Cav HP and your travel speed. So, looking back at that, he is just missing the Gargantuan belt for the, what's called, Mythic here, but again, you would probably need more Blazing Embers, so you have to get those as well, so you can't just get the jewels or the what's called mats. You need to also get the embers to get that up. He is using the drums, which are basically best in slots other than champion for Cav. There's nothing really better, I don't think, for that. And again, he does have that. He is missing Saber Fang and some Gargantuan jewels in his set here. So might have to look at some Gargantuan hunts or something just to get those Gargantuan jewels up, just the gold, because again, those are the only thing. The other sets are pretty much maxed out for jewels. This one's missing a couple jewels here. Again, it is his worst set. It is only at 471 cap. So if you put that on, we'll take a look at the stats. Again, mixed stats, so the attack is a little bit lower than it would be if you were in blast stats, because if you look at the talents here, where is it? Actually, I'm in Cav Blast right now. Am I in Cav? Okay, so I'm in Mix, but it has extra Cav in his mix. So pretty much max Cav, I think. Yeah, so that's max Cav, actually. I lied. These other ones are a little bit less in mix set, because I think, let's see, 3. So how much would he be missing here? 0.45, so that's like 6.5% from that one. And then taking a look at this one, you're missing an extra, it looks like 9. So it looks like 15% added on. So if I was in blast stats in my infantry here, I'll just put that on again. You got to add about 15% onto here. So yeah, it's getting really close to 800% there, because that would be, what was it, 787? And then if I was to basically take these out and put what's called Terror Jewels. I can add about another 20% if I was to change these jewels around and put an extra Terror Jewel in there. So I would be over 800% attack if I had the Terror Jewels in the gear right now, which I don't, or which we don't. So anyway, so I was looking at Cav, and then I guess we'll look at the last one we'll look at is the Eat 'em Up, which is the mix set. So mix set here. Well, I'll take a look at the mix set. I'll put the mix set on here just so you can see it. There's the beautiful mix set on this account. So this is used for taking rallies and forts and stuff like that, because mix is good. It does have the counter research on this account, so it does work out pretty well. And then if you're taking a rally, obviously. So this is not an account you will want to rally. We'll take a look at the take a look at the stats here. Again, it has 353 range, 304 infantry. The Cav is a little bit low on the mix set, but it's totally fine. 150% Cav with 192% army HP. So a crazy amount of army HP and all that. So actually looking at the stats, because I think we're actually in mix. And the reason why he has more Cav in his mix set is because he's lacking it in the actual gear. So taking a look at the mix, you have 581 infantry, 618 range, and then 411 Cav. So insane amount of stats there. Not something you would want to rally, obviously. And then, then he's got 537 on the army HP. Seems lower than what I had. I thought it was 550. I'm not sure what happened there. I am in mixed talents, because I swear it was 550 the other day. I'm not sure what happened. I got all the HP there and all the HP here. I don't know. Whatever. It was 550 the other day, I swear. I'm not sure. Maybe I switched manners? I am down a couple infirmaries, but that can't be it. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, maybe I was looking at the wrong stats. Let's see. Yeah, it's 537. Okay. I don't know what's going on. I do have the Ultra Boost up? I do have the Ultra Boost up. Okay. I swear the other day I was looking at this, it was 550. But maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe I was totally looking at the wrong thing. It's 537. Anyways, so 537, it's got 305% army defense, 250% army attack, and then, yeah, then those crazy stats up there, 581 infantry, 618 range, and 411 cav. So a really good mix set on this. So that's just the mix sets. We'll take a look at his wall here. He has a bunch of army, what's called army army attack and HP heroes, and then he's got 3 tier 5 familiars, which are pretty much all maxed here. Why did I take that off? Let's go take a look at that. Where did I put it? Brutal Bunny. Okay. I'll just get out of there. Anyways, yeah, so those are the ones. It's got the whatever it's called. We'll take a look at them actually. We'll take a look at the heroes itself first, and then, so you know Berserker here. Army attack, army HP, and army defense. Lord Weaver, same thing. And then he has Rose Knight. Everyone knows Rose Knights. It has army attack and cav HP. And then you have your Songstress, which is army attack, army defense, and army HP. And then you throw an extra hero, whatever one you want. Right now it has a what's called Oathkeeper, but you can throw whatever one else you want in there. And I think I need to execute a couple things before I forget. So I'll execute these guys and then keep going. So I have been trying to get the Ultra Boost up on the account because it was at 0 when I got it. So I'm trying to get that up right now. So I'm getting a bunch of heroes, and we'll take a look at the what's called tier 5 familiars that he has. So if you guys don't know, these are the tier 5 familiars. These are the ones that do all the damage. So this one's the stacking one. For infantry, it is almost max. He does need 100 and what's called 100 200 sorry 200 of these, so 211 or whatever it is of these, just to get that up to max. Blackwing is max here, so that's the range attack. That's the 600% one. So all his 600% ones here are all max. So that's the infantry one, and then the cav one, he has, actually nope, never mind, I lied. The cav one is not maxed. The range and the infantry is I thought all three were maxed. I'm totally off. But the Queen Bee for this one is at 6, and then he doesn't have the second cav one, so his infantry is the best. That's kind of why I was blasting people infantry. It's the highest stats, it's got the best familiars, and then his Griffin here is maxed, and then he has the stacking ones, and I'm pretty sure all the stacking ones are maxed. Yeah, so all the stacking ones are maxed. So again, he has really good familiars, really good and again, you do get extra extra stats from them, so you will get some army HP and stuff like that. So I can actually get some of these up. He does have the rabbit, so if we ever go in rallying, I could actually use the rabbit and get the leader back. Again, crazy stats on this count. I'm going to throw this back into my fake gear so people aren't looking at me. And I think there was a rally set. This is just a fake rally on someone as I'm doing this. I might just be a fake rally. I think someone's trying to get rallied by us or something. I have no idea what's going on over here, actually. Let's see. Anyways, let's go back into the account overview. Sorry, I got distracted by it. There was a rally going on. Just making sure someone else isn't getting rallied, or my other account. Technically, I have another account in this kingdom, so probably don't want that being rallied. But anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, I was looking at the familiars, and then... Is he setting an actual rally? Let's just see. Napoli. Who's Napoli? Oh, I'm pretty sure that was fine. So, anyways, back into this. I was looking at familiars. I lost my train of thought because I was looking at that. Yeah, so familiars there. That's the max familiars. So if I ever go and blast or anything like that, you can kind of see. Actually, where's my battalion? You can kind of see what that's set up there. So you have the stacking one, you have the Griffin, and then you have the double tier 5 familiars. It doesn't have the 5th slot in this account. That's one thing it's missing. It doesn't have tier 4 either. Or not tier 4. It doesn't have tier 5. Obviously, it's tier 4. It doesn't have tier 5. We currently are working on that right now. So taking a look at the gear, it is getting close there. It does have a little bit more to go before we get the tier 5 done here, but that's coming along, and we'll take a look at its overall stuff. So it has 200 million in troops, 263 in research, and then the rest is all that. He's got 25 million hero armies, but again, if you're attacking, you need all the heroes here just for the extra attacking ones. So it does have the mixed ones too, so again, those are in there as well. So the thing's a little higher, and then obviously your food farm to stay food positive. but don't technically need it because I have 0 upkeep on this account. And then, oh yeah, Castle Stars. That's something I always kind of go over. So he does have Castle Stars on this account, so it does have the Owl, which gives an extra 6% infantry attack and range attack. So if you're wondering what those base stats are coming from, a lot of times it's the Castle Stars. So if you're getting rallied by someone, always look at their Castle Stars. If they have like 40 Castle Stars, they probably have really good attack, even if they have fake gear on. So if you ever see that, keep that in mind. This is infantry attack, cav attack. This one is infantry and cav as well. Are they both infantry cav? Yeah, I guess they're both infantry cav. And then this one is infantry range. So all those extra base stats are coming from this. So if you look at the base stats up here, minus forts and stuff like that, the base stats are here. So that's why his infantry is so high at base 208. Even if he had the fort boost, I think we have the fort boost on this, but even with the fort boost, his stats are way higher. It's because those either familiars or, I mean, there's some more research and stuff like that, but also those castle stars help a lot. You can see he's getting a bunch of extra attack from those castle stars. So if you get max castle stars, that's where you get all those crazy base stats. And that's why when you get hit by those leaderless titans, it does so much damage just because their base stats are so damn high because they have all those castle stars. And plus max familiars and all that. So I think that's everything I wanted to go over this account. Again, if you guys have any questions about this account, anything you want to see, oh yeah, I do have, let's see, how many of these I have? Yeah, almost 5,000. I think I've got, yeah, about 5,000 of these. So I got to use them up. If you guys want to see this on stream, let me know. We can do like a question and answer. If not, we can just do attacking and stuff like that on stream with this account. So hope you guys enjoyed this little account overview on this crazy mini Titan account. If you guys have any questions, again, leave in the description down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.